When you go to your local host, you'd never put in your username or password, is that right? You just come here, basically. Yeah. But if I just write localhost, you get that orange screen or blue screen, whichever screen, right? Now, by default, every database has got username and password, but when you install exam, that they're just set to normal default setting, is that right? They're just set to default, and where we have never challenged to change them, because if you change them, people forget their passwords and our machine gets locked and we have to reinstall everything, is that right? So that's why we don't suggest that, but at home you could do that, but I'm not suggesting why and why not. But what happens is, at the moment, for database, there are four things we need. Database server name, username, password, and your DB name, which is your database name. You're going to need this information, right? What is the database server name? What is the username? What's the password? And what's the database name, right? Database server name is localhost only because the server is on my same machine, isn't it? So the default name for a server which is on the same machine is called as localhost. Is that okay? The username, the default username is root. There is no password, and the database name you've created is MySales. I don't know if you've changed the name as my underscore or whatever, but I need these four pieces of information. And when you are hosting on any web server also, they will also give you the same details. Does that make sense? When we buy a hosting package, they also give you these details. The database name, the username, the password, and the database name. Some hosting packages allow you to create as many as databases, and you can also create additional usernames. Does that make sense? But sometimes some hosting packages only give you one username. You cannot create more usernames. Does that make sense? They will just give you one username, and all your databases are accessed with the same username. Is that okay? Now here, what do I need to do is, I need to go to your Dreamweaver where we were working already. Here, you're back here. Now in here, on Dreamweaver screen, how many of you know where is my panels? What are panels on Dreamweaver? We all know panels? Yeah. This side, right? Yeah. Now, and if some panel is not there, how do you bring that panel? Go to window. You go to window and you bring that panel, is that right? Now for connecting your website with your databases, you will have a panel called as databases. Just bring that up if it's not there. Is that okay? You need that panel, right? On that panel, you see there are four ticks, like four options. Create a site, choose a document, set up the site's testing server, create a connection by clicking on that. Is that right? It's fine. Which one is not there? Create a connection by clicking on this, right? It's fine. It's okay. It's not to worry. As soon as you've got those three, right? And is the first one tick? Is the first one tick? Create the site. Yeah. Is that okay? Yeah. Now, what are we going to do is, we are going to leave this box here. Before I set a connection, I have to be on a PHP page. The reason I need a PHP page is because I need to connect to my database and get the data, isn't it? For that I need a PHP page. So I'm going to go File, New, and I'm going to choose here PHP, and I'm just going to say Create. It's a blank page, and suddenly you'll see all these three will become ticks. Just say File, New, PHP, and you will see all the three ticks come up. And if these ticks are not coming up, something is wrong. Does that make sense? It should say your document type is fine, your site definition is there, and your testing server is there as well.
No, doesn't need to.
No, it's fine, it doesn't matter, but do you see 4 things and 2 ticks? Is that what it is? No, but how many listings are there? There are 4 listings there. Okay.
Why not take the testing server, the remote or testing server on the side?
No. This is the PHP page, right? If this is the page, we need to go to the site and then
Yeah.
this should not be here. You will not be able to proceed until unless you have that 3 ticks. Does that make sense? So let's see what. Everybody has all these 3 ticks. Did you open up the PHP page? No. This is fine. Because you type that. You type that. So that is why you're not supposed to type. You just move slides what you want. This is done. This is not an editor, it's being used for you, so I don't need to write the code. All I need to write down is and your page title is here. Okay. It should be in behaviors, but it doesn't Christina, go on to that machine. This will not allow you. You have to. They have taken this feature, some features out of CMAX. I'll give you a link. I'll send you a link today. How to get the CS6 or all older features in this. Does that make sense? There is an Adobe's link where they say how to go back. No, but their newest version does not have this straight away. They've taken it out. That's why I asked who's working on which version. Does that make sense? The CC version does not have this. You have to backtrack your version to get this feature. Does that make sense? In the CC version, they've taken this out. So if somebody has got a premium version or whatever they have, I'll have to send you a link to download or switch your current package to an older version. Does that make sense? Get that. Okay, now here we are, and what we need to do is we need to click on this plus at the top, and it says MySQL connection. It will ask you 4 things, what we just wrote on that. Connection name is anything you like. Usually connection name becomes the file name. Computer will store this details in a file, right? Whatever you assign me, they will put that as a file name. So just put whatever you like. Does that make sense? It doesn't matter what you like. Usually we say keep the project name. Get that. If you click on plus here, MySQL connection. Write down whatever name you want. Server is localhost. Username is root. Password is nothing. Database, if this information is correct and this all are ticked, when you click on select, it will give you the list of the databases. That means it is already connected to your server, right? So you have to pick up My Sales and click on OK and click on OK, and it will give you this that it does not have a password. Just click on OK again. OK. Full stop. As soon as you do this, can you see this? I can see my table from here.
getting a different error. Your PHP server doesn't have the MySQL module, so you can't use the MySQL Connect functions.
1 minute, I'll come down to that. Is that okay? So can you all, that's it, just connect now. On your machines, let's connect. I want all of you to connect now on your